Dallas-Fort Worth Critics Association. So, what's so important about this Critics Association? Why put it at the same pedestal or maybe even higher than that of LA Film Critics Association, New York Film Critics Circle, National Society of Film Critics, and whatnot? Well, Dallas-Fort Worth Critics Association has proven over many years to be an important bellwether to the Academy Awards. What gets in here is pretty important. If you want to have a decently accurate understanding of what the industry is thinking in terms of what they feel is the best of the year, this is the award show to do it. Also, I would say Music City Film Critics Association as well, which I will cover much later. Not in this video, but I'll cover a little. I'll cover that a little bit later. I would say they're maybe slightly less accurate than Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas Fort Worth is like the big dogs. They deserve to be part of the big leagues. L.A., New York, National Society of Film Critics. I would honestly say they're at times they're maybe even more reliable than them. So they're important. I'm going to cover this, and I'm also going to cover the Annie Awards in this video. So let's find out what won which movies won these awards? Which movies won this award? So I saw a headline that said Anora won Best Picture, which confirms Anora being the frontrunner for Best Picture. So let's see who else is ranked here. Okay, number 2, The Brutalist. Number 3, Conclave. That's your top 3 for Best Picture. Okay. Number 4, Do Part 2. Number 5, A Complete Unknown. A Complete Unknown is actually number 5. First off, A Complete Unknown's on here. That's super important. Getting that and Critics' Choice, put that in your Best Picture lineup, folks. Officially, put that in your Best Picture lineup. That's huge that it got this and that it's so high at number 5. Number 6 is The Substance. Number 7 is Wicked. Number 8, Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys. Who's still doubting it for a Best Picture nomination? You need to put it in your Best Picture lineup. Those of you who are like, I don't know if Nickel Boys is getting stop it. Stop it. Nickel Boys is getting a Best Picture nomination. Okay? Can we all predict that now? Can we just all collectively hold hands and predict that now? A Real Pain and Sing Sing at number 10. Sing Sing at number 10 is a little scary, but I'm glad it's here. If it gets a PGA nomination, I'll be pretty encouraged. Best Director, number 1, Sean Baker, Anora. A little bit foreboding for who I think is winning the Oscar. I think Sean Baker will definitely win DGA. I think he might even win Critics' Choice as well. Number 2, Brady Corbett. Number 3, Denis Villeneuve, as he should be. Number 4, Coralie Farjat, The Substance. And number 5, Ramel Ross, Nickel Boys. I haven't even seen The Brutalist or Anora yet, and I said Villeneuve is number 3 as she should be. For all I know, he should be maybe number 1 or number 2. Okay, Best Actor, Ray Fiennes pulls it off. And then Adrian Brody, The Brutalist, is number 2. Not all these wins are 1-to-1 with the Oscar in their respective years. The Holdovers won last season. Obviously, that wasn't indicative of what was going to happen at the Oscars. And 1917 won Best Picture as well. Here. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. Hugh Grant for Heretic. You know, I actually just watched Heretic right before right before this recording. Yeah, I think Hugh Grant is this year's Jared Leto in The Little Things. Like she pops in, he creeps his way into these precursors, but ultimately doesn't get the fifth slot unless he actually does take out Daniel Craig. Because at this point, right now, with him being here, I'm putting him at number 6. Okay, that's quite something. He gives a great performance. He gives a very good performance in that movie. I didn't like the movie, but he gives a very good performance in that movie. Mikey Madison wins Best Actress. That's another headline I also read. Demi Moore is number 2 for The Substance. Carla Sofia Gascon, number 3. Angelina Jolie, number 4. Marion Jean-Baptiste and Nicole Kidman tie for number 5. I think this is looking good for Marion Jean-Baptiste. I think she might make the 5 because there's passion for her. Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, wins supporting actor. Kieran Culkin, Edward Norton, Denzel Washington, Clarence Macklin. I was almost about to say no Denzel Washington, but I forgot his name. He's right there. Yeah, I just read him. Noah Borisov, that's who's not here. We'll see. We'll see what happens at the Oscars. Oof. Zoe Saldana wins supporting actress. I think that's going to repeat at the Oscars. Margaret Qualley's number 2 for The Substance. They really like The Substance. Ariana Grande, number 3. Number 4, Danielle Deadweiler. Number 5, Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown. Documentary, Sugarcane, Daughters, Will and Harper, Superman, The Homie. No other land here. Foreign language film, Seed of the Sacred Fig wins. Emilia Perez, All We Imagine Is Light, I'm Still Here, Kneecap. Animated film, The Wild Robot and Flow, just those 2. Screenplay, Brady Corbett for screenplay, and Sean Baker. Interesting, they went with The Brutalist. Cinematography, Greg Fraser, and then The Brutalist. I still think Dune Part 2 could pull it off. I know a lot of people want to say, oh, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, but I actually have a question for those people. Was Two Towers more highly regarded than Fellowship of the Ring? Dune Part 2 is more highly regarded than the first Dune film. I see no reason to treat it like The Two Towers if it's more well regarded. I'd say keep some of those tech nominations that you plan on snubbing. Although director, that being said, director is looking weak. Here, I'm hoping and praying that Denis Villeneuve, hoping and praying to God, Denis Villeneuve makes the final 5 at the end of the day. Somehow. In spite of getting hit real hard at the Globes, I hope he still gets in the final 5 at the Oscars. Musical score, The Wild Robot wins over Challengers. And a special Russell Smith Award goes to Seed of the Sacred Fig for Best Low Budget or Cutting Edge Independent Film. Right, congratulations. Yeah, Emilia Perez didn't make the 10. We'll see if A Real Pain or Complete Unknown gets PGA. Whichever one of those 2 drops, drop it from your Best Picture. Drop it from Best. Honestly, I don't think A Real Pain's going to get a Best Picture nomination. I've been saying for a long time. Kieran, screenplay. That's it. Borat, subsequent movie film. Bridesmaids. I've been saying that for a long time. And it's a comedy. Emilia Perez didn't win foreign language film. It also didn't get nominated. Emilia Perez also didn't get nominated for director. Good for Ramel Ross. Good for recognition. He's going to get that director nomination. All right. So, with that, that's the Dallas-Fort Worth Critics Association, y'all. An important bellwether for Oscars. And, we'll see what kind of crossover that these have with the Academy this year. All right. On to the Annies. The Annie Awards for Animated Feature. Also, I noticed in some of my videos I'm talking like this. My lips is over instead of in the center more. It's like, come on, lip. Center. Not don't go here. It's center. See, it tried to go there right now. Anywho. What's this? Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh, whatever. It's not Mutant Mayhem. It's something different. Alright, Best Animated Feature. Inside Out 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, That Christmas, The Wild Robot, Ultraman Rising, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Okay. An animated feature independent, Chicken for Linda, Flow, please win. Kensuke's Kingdom, Look Back, Mars Express, Memoir of a Snail. I want Flow or Memoir of a Snail. Special production, a bear named Wajtek. I think that was a short film. Mog's Christmas, Orion in the Dark, Tabby McTat, and Yuck. You guys remember Orion in the Dark? Written by Charlie Kaufman. Short subject, beautiful man in the shadow of the cypress, ruthless blade, swineherd, wandered to wonder. And then there's a lot of these that I'm going to skip. So let's just go to achievement for animated effects and animated production. Kung Fu Panda 4, Moana 2, The Wild Robot, Ultraman Rising, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Character animation, animated feature. Inside Out 2. Hold on. Animated effects, character animation. Inside Out 2, Kung Fu Panda 4. Moana 2, Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. We have character animation in live action, Better Man, Godzilla, Kong New Empire, House of the Dragon, Gladiator 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And then we got character design. Inside Out 2, Scary Girl. What's that? Spellbound, That Christmas, The Wild Robot. What is That Christmas? I might have heard of it, but I've never heard of Scary Girl. Directing. Chicken for Linda. Flow. I want that to win. That Christmas, The Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit. Editing. Inside Out 2, Moana 2, The Wild Robot, Ultraman Rising. Dang, Ultraman Rising? Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. At this point, Ultraman is getting the 5th spot for the Oscar. I'm just kidding, no. Music. Kensuke's Kingdom, Piece by Piece, That Christmas, The Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit. Please, The Wild Robot win. Production design, Inside Out 2, That Christmas, The Wild Robot, Ultraman Rising, Wallace and Gromit. No Memoir of a Snail. Unfortunate. Storyboarding, Despicable Me 4, Moana 2, Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie, Spellbound, That Christmas. Voice acting in an animated feature. Melanie Leclerc as Linda. Maya Hawke, nice. Lupita Nyong'o, please win. Kit Connor as Bright Bill. Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron. He was pretty good. I saw Transformers 1 recently. He was pretty good in that movie. Definitely better than Chris Hemsworth. Outstanding. Although I think I like Scarlett Johansson the most in that movie. Her voice performance. And then, of course, writing. Flow, Inside Out 2, Kensuke's Kingdom, Memoir of a Snail. No Wild Robot. Okay, so 2 weird snubs. Wild Robot screenplay and Memoir of a Snail production design. And also, Memoir of a Snail did not get. I guess it kind of deserved editing. Who got editing? Inside Out 2 deserved. Moana 2 deserved. Wild Robot deserved. Flow. I would have liked an editing nomination for there. But directing. Yeah, no Inside Out 2, no Memoir of a Snail. Adam Elliott did not get a director nomination. That's crazy. Well, The Wild Robot gets 10 nominations. Inside Out 2, 7. Memoir of a Snail gets only 2. Okay. Flow gets 3. Should have got more. Uh, my favorite animated movie so far this year is not the Wild Robot, is Memoir of a Snail. But I love seeing some Flow love. I wish that and Memoir got more nominations. But nah, it is what it is. So, that about does it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like. If you do so, that'll be greatly appreciated. Until next time, Shalom.